Please, we want you to stay and join us for the post-conversation show. This activity will let audience members now to know more closely about the creative process and other layers of this wonderful piece. Lina Valentin will conduct this conversation. Lina, nicknamed La Reina del Barrio, is a native New Yorker of Puerto Rican descent and television host focused on lifting human-centered stories with an eye towards fostering empathy and community bridge building. A beloved spokesperson for her community, she is making a mark in New York's entertainment industry for her unique approach to advocate for and celebrate diversity. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rina Valentin.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. And
Good evening.
Happy Latinx Heritage Month.
Yes.
So, I'm Rina Valentin, as she mentioned, and I did have to open up with acknowledging that it is Hispanic Heritage Month, September 15th. We have the honor of sharing a month, 2 months, right? Because it's from September 15th to October 15th. I want to make sure I'm okay here because I hear a feedback. Okay. All right. So, so what did you guys think about that?
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still absorbing it. I'm still taking it in. And thank you very much for having me. Once again, this is the Spanish Harlem Creative Movement Fest 2022. The last time I was here serving a post-show conversation for Elliot Ortiz, it was pre-pandemic. So it's so lovely to be in a space, being together, and actually experiencing the energy in one room. So just give yourselves a round of applause for getting through. It's been something these past couple of years. Oh, gosh. And so we're going to bring out Julieta Valero, who is the founder of Rastro Dance Company. I guess they're going to bring someone else.
Yes, don't worry about it.
Okay, no problem.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, we can improvise. It's quite okay. Yeah. I mean, it's your house. I'm just visiting. Are you ladies? Okay. All right. And once again, thank you to Barrio Art Space for hosting this wonderful festival. I mean, the work that comes out of here is really, really remarkable. So thank you. Rolinda, vamos. Okay, so first I'd like to congratulate you, thank you very much, on just taking us on this trip of emotions, because I sat there just really trying to figure out the actual storyline in, interpreting it through the motion and the movement and the obstacles and the contemplations and the revelations. I mean, there was a lot going on there. We got it. Thank you. I was paying attention. But I'm opening up as such because I would love for you to just share with the audience what style you consider yourself to represent.
Contemporary dance.
Contemporary.
And it's got, I've never done theater, but I feel I'm rooted also on dance theater. What else do you know?
No, because there were some ethnic movements going on in there as well.
Oh, but that's my Venezuelan.
Heritage.
That's my Venezuelan in me, and I would say yes. there's definitely, Rastro is for sure a Venezuelan dance company. I mean, even though we're based here, most of my training and my learning happened in Venezuela and with Venezuelans as well. We had the luxury to have people coming in from different parts of the world to teach back then. And when I came here, I was also able to, to take some classes, but I became very poor. So, meaning when you move, you are like one hand in front, one hand in the back, and one hand. So now I'm much better, almost 30 years later.
Well, that's really good to know. I mean,
Thank you.
I just really, no, and I mean that with all my heart. I want to acknowledge all the artists for making it through these past couple of years.
Well,
yes.
I want to
So
acknowledge
congratulations.
Thank you. I want to acknowledge my husband also because he supports me very much.
Is he here?
Yes.
He's here.
Let's acknowledge him.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's her. You're being shouted out.
There they are.
It's important. It's important to know you have that support,
Yeah.
not just financially.
No, of course. We were also very poor when we both were fully dancing. We were very happy. but very poor.
Equal opportunity couple.
Yeah.
I like that. So, thank you for giving us a little bit of background on your Venezuelan roots, which is why I opened up with acknowledging Latinx Heritage Month, right? And also the premise in which this festival was created. It was created with the lens of Latinos living their culture through this American life, and also acknowledging the multiculturalism within our Latinidad. And so, as a Venezuelan who has been here for very, very many years and now influenced or, Americanized, as they would say, and your dance style becoming a fusion, your folklore still seeped through.
Excellent. Happy to know. I must say, and I want to acknowledge the Admiral, she, unfortunately, maybe for her, she's being transculturalized. She's almost Venezuelan.
Yeah!
She's been here for 18 years. She's basically almost like my notebook. When I do an improvisation, and we're notebook, it's not the two of us doing it. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna be watching. She'll be like, okay, this, that. So it's almost like, she's been there for me for so long. Thank you. I love you. It's definitely a collaborative process. It mainly with her. Yes, I used to have more dancers and they would collaborate with me, but she's the one that stayed with me for the longest.
Yeah. No, I just want to know why she stayed with you the longest.
I because I love it. I mean, I appreciate the movement so much. I appreciate the musicality. I appreciate the human quality to it. And I just, I just always enjoy it and want to keep doing it. So as long as you're doing it, I'm doing it.
You guys reflected off of each other. I mean, I should say you ladies reflected off of each other very, very symbolically of a mirror, right? I don't want to sound cliche, but there's something to be said when you're able to move synergetically without really even having to look at each other. Because that's the energy really communicating. So let's talk about the piece and that aspect of it.
Well, I mean, I would like to start saying that Elliot had the idea, right, of immigrants and the struggle and the Latinos and this and that. And I said, yeah, I'm working on a piece that is not specifically that. There's definitely, it can totally make it, feel that way. And for me, know that you need to feel that way at all. Meaning for the creator. So it's called remedy because for what we have been through, I think the only thing right now that would be remedy for me is to face the challenge head on, not to get away from it, and as much as we can, to be with one another, to be with each other. And that, that's when the immigrants also come in. If you are an immigrant, I must say, New York has been very good to me. She's been also very bad to me. But
You gotta toughen up, you know?
Yeah,
Te da un poquito de precosar, like, levántate, that's it, learn.
But mainly, I owe this city a lot. So, as an immigrant, I thought, this can be a journey of a challenge, and we all kind of like want to overcome this challenge. I don't know if you heard, but at the beginning, I don't know if that was said. I was outside. This piece was dedicated also to a friend of mine that just died, and that's also somehow in 3 days also impregnated my feelings of it, right?
Yes, there was a transition in there. I got that. I saw it in your emotions, and I wondered what the red blanket symbolized, right?
It's whatever you want.
Right, but there were moments where it appeared as if though it was a pacifier, and then there were moments where it appeared to be an obstacle, right? But then when you all stepped into it, because I was confused at some point. I was like, doesn't she want to get rid of them? I thought she wanted to get rid of them, right? Like, it was kind of like, I gotta shake them off. And I thought you were like this angelic figure, like guiding her in a direction to relieve herself and release those chaotic energy that was like floating around her. And I thought you got rid of them, and then they came back, and let everybody.
They always come back.
It's true. It's true. If you don't fill it up with something new, it's gonna come back.
Oh, no, wait. No. Fill it up with something new, they still come back.
They still come back. So anyway, I'm being a little selfish because I'm giving you my interpretation of it.
Of course.
We are going to open up the floor. I am going to take 3 questions, so start thinking about them now. But yes.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
We were talking before the show and she asked me why the company is called Rastro, or the group. And I want to tell you is because there's really nothing in English that can translate to that word. When you walk on the sand, you leave your rastro, you leave a footprint. So when you come into this gallery, I would like you to leave with something. Even if you didn't like it, I would rather have that feeling, oh, I hate that thing. That's great. Like, yeah, you went out the door feeling something. But when it's like, then I'm like, ooh, so there's no imprint. That would be the closest. So rastro is hard to pronounce, and people wonder about it, but I'm stubborn. I get it.
It's a great name.
Yes.
Do you guys know what rastro means?
I just said it.
I know you defined it. I want to see if they're paying attention.
Too long. Let's go. Ask the questions.
No. It's very profound, and I get it. And but before we even open up the floor, I'd like to hear from you what your story really entailed. I gave you my interpretation, but I want to know. No,
it's not about that.
Okay.
Absolutely. She really refrains from putting stories on or literal meanings to things. I think she wants, even the dancers can create their own interpretations internally to their experience, because everybody, it's their own experience. So that's kind of, but we all sing together. Yeah, but we're all creating it on our own, but experiencing it together. I don't know, but I think that it's a little bit looser so that you can put whatever you want on it.
See what I'm saying?
Right. So it's semi-choreographed.
It is, there are moments that are semi-choreographed, there are moments that are not choreographed, but
Our moments are extremely
yeah,
choreographed.
that are very musical and have to be exact. But I guess what it is the story, a lot of people want to create a storyline. But things, when you look at an abstract painting, I feel like you accept that it's abstract and you accept that you're not going to have an exact literal interpretation of it or whatever. And dance can be that way too. It's not abstract, let's say, it's human, but our storyline is free.
Unless I say we're gonna work with kids from the street. That was, it was no storyline.
Right.
But that was, I created movement for that. I look at things, we talked about it. But this piece is my remedy.
It was therapeutic, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lead Admiral.
Once again, we represent Backwood Dance Company. We are now going to open the floor. Does anybody have a question? Please do not be shy. We do want to hear from you. Yes.
I can scream.
Excellent.
No, I have one is more technical, one is more stomach. I'm gonna go with the stomach in that. I'm just curious, what's with the numbers?
What's with the what?
With the numbers.
One.
So how many times do you have to face something to overcome it? How many times do you have to embrace forgiveness? How many times you have to fall and get up and fall and get up? So there's a lot of this. It could be dramatic. It could be political. I could say I keep people going. How many chemotherapy in that to get rid of cancer?
Mm-hmm.
She is really making her point.
I would say I'm very happy you asked that because I knew people were going to what is that about?
And what I mean by you making your point of, it's really up for interpretation in whatever it is that we're each going through individually, right? Because I think we're all taking something different from that. And I think it's representing and reflecting whatever it is that we are each going through individually right now in this moment. Does anybody else have a question? Yes.
No tengo una pregunta, quiero hacer un comentario. La señora Julieta señaló que la interpretación, uno podíamos interpretar lo que quisiéramos. Yo estoy muy saturado con la muerte de la reina Isabel de Inglaterra, y una vez cuando vi el paño rojo dije, esto tiene que ver con los Royals, es la reina muerta enfrentada por Lady Diana, se enfrenta en el más allá, y uno ve los paparazzi siguiéndola ya arrastrando al pueblo, luchando por el poder. ¿Cierto?
Wow.
Toda una fantasía.
She died like, I don't know, like 6 days ago or something
Yeah.
like that. That's a very short time to create a piece of.
I know.
I mean, I've created pieces of 1 minute in a day.
Para que vea cómo la mente de uno puede trabajar. Y le dio un valor increíble. Y ella me recordaba de Diana y la
Ay, Dios mío,
Ay, qué
maravilla. Muy bien. So that is what it is in my work, at least. It's free.
That's fascinating too, to just take in for a moment, because what he just shared was that he thought it had something to do with the Queen passing away, because the news has been saturating us with it. And that just goes to show you what the news is doing to us, if you watch it. Right. Right. Okay, any other questions?
struggle at one point? Something having to do with politics and a struggle of some sort? Yes?
No, but it's for you. That's what you want to be.
That's what I felt.
Well, excellent. And that makes me feel great.
Thank you. Excellent presentation.
Thank you so much.
In case you didn't hear what she said she thought it represented like a political struggle, right? And so you guys are paying attention to what we're saying, right? How everybody has a different message, they're getting a different message from that.
And by the way, my family is extremely political. Not my nuclear family, my mom, my dad, I mean, since they were very young. And it's like ouch.
So it's in your blood.
Oh, God, if I would, leave me alone, it's still there. No matter what, see, she got it.
Oh no, we all got it, trust me, Liliana. That energy is it's in full force. Yes. School for American Dream.
Yeah, and just like what that I all the time. And at first I was like, I don't know what to write about, but this is like really big.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, she's sitting there. I don't know if we're supposed to share mics. That's why we got mic slips. Most of the time, I don't know. I'm like, should I give her the mic? Should I not? I don't have a mask on. She doesn't. These are the days we're living in. I'm sorry, but I will do my best to try and repeat.
You
what
guys
just-
got what she said?
No.
Yeah. Give it to me word for word, and I'll repeat it. I'm honestly, I don't know. Like, is that even politically, like, I
Can we
don't
share
know,
the
like,
mic?
she doesn't want to share the mic. She doesn't want it. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so, yeah.
When I first,
Just don't put it too close to your mouth. But that's why we have mic gloves on it. So per person is supposed to get changed. I mean, I know. All right,
when I first came into the room, I had no idea what I was expecting. And this piece at first, right when it was just in the middle, I knew it was going to reflect on people in many different ways. Because it might have reflected on someone's struggles, but it also might have reflected on someone's ideas, the people around them, maybe someone else that they know. And I thought it just involved so much. And for me, it was just the involvement of people around you, how much that can impact you, and how much you can impact yourself. And I thought it was really nice.
It gives me hope. It gives me our future. Seriously, I mean that. I mean that. And I'm sorry I didn't want to share my mic. It's not because I don't want to share. And it's not because I don't want to get up either. All right, we'll take one more question.
If you want, you don't have to.
Yeah, no pressure. But if we don't have another question, we're wrapping up.
Yeah, and stay if you can for the cocktail. Just say hello. Let me put on my dress.
Yeah.
For dancers.
So, do we have any more questions?
No.
All right, so before we wrap up, I would like to bring back to the stage Elliot Ortiz, who is the artistic director of this amazing festival. Elliot Ortiz! This is the Harlem Creative Movement Fest. 2022. This is the first night. There's 2 other presentations going on, and he can share the details because I don't know them. But there's another event tomorrow and another one the day after. So please do share with me.
Yes. Tomorrow we have 3 choreographers. One from Peru. She has a piece about immigration and all the experience that she and her family have experienced in this country. The second one is Stephanie. She is from Dominican Republic, and she has a very interesting piece because it's a conversation with her afro, with her hair, and all the implication, as Latin, Afro-Latina, and all the issues about that. And the third one is a girl from Tucson who they travel especially for the festival, and it's about gender and all the issues about the woman in this modern society. So for Saturday, we close with a choreographer from Taiwan. It's a beautiful piece about women and how women feel once that the husbands leave the country, and then they have to deal with all many issues about life, etc. And the last one is a Venezuelan troupe with Leonel Linares, and it's about culture with Venezuelan music and different styles.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Any other He's just getting started. We're ending. Pero we have Julieta Valero, Raja Ganso, Raul Stick around. There's going to be some socializing afterwards. He's going to change. Thank you. Thank God.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Anywho, thank you all for being here and absorbing this energy. And I'm always excited when I see the next generation taking this on and really expanding your environments and your thoughts. And I know, I'm making too big of a deal of it, right? I'm sorry. I do, I just get excited. It's lovely. You guys had a good time?
Yes.
Yeah, did everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, it's been my absolute pleasure and privilege to host this talk. I'm coming out here too.
Thank you, Rina. Yeah. Thank you, and let's enjoy with the concert, which is a kind of fundraising that we are trying to get more money for the festival. So enjoy.